Podcasting from Woodstock, Georgia, welcome to Soul Solutions, a show where we overcome our fears and our limiting beliefs. I'm your host, author, and certified life coach, Terry Kozlowski. Hello, warriors. Awareness is the greatest cause for transformation. Are you looking to respond with love in all situations? Do you need help, like my coaching services, to shine your light? If so, you can check out a free resource I have to help you stay present and aware. The link is in the show notes. Mindfulness is the gateway to transforming your life. Now let's start this week's episode. Episode 199. Be an authentic beacon of love. It helps more than you realize. It's possible to feel as though you are too little to make a difference in the world, and your world is collapsing as you struggle through everyday life. How do you rekindle the profound realization that every individual is of infinite worth, regardless of gender, color, religion, ethnicity, socioeconomic background, or sexual orientation? What steps can you take to be a beacon and make this damaged planet whole again? Strength and awareness are two ways to respect life's boundless value. You may become more adept at being aware of a current moment without passing judgment by practicing mindfulness. Knowing your character strengths and putting them to good use can boost your well-being and help you move towards being a beacon of love in your relationships, communities, and organizations in the process of making the world a better place. Positive psychologists have identified 24 qualities as entry points to people's inner selves. Two virtues that might awaken your conscience are hope and compassion. Anticipating a bright future and striving to realize it is what is meant by hope, or being future-oriented. Caring, giving, and compassion for others are qualities of kindness. These qualities are essential for being authentic beacons of love and light in today's society. But how does one make a difference? Where is the hope? Hope for humanity's advancement towards goodness comes and goes. Your DNA is programmed with hope. It's a universal human need that manifests itself in a range of circumstances from the commonplace to the important. Where do you search for hope? A government agency or a political party? A person or a relationship? All of them are fine, but none of them was intended to be your ultimate source of hope. Everyone has been reminded by the world's recent turbulent events that the places you frequently seek hope aren't always as solid as they seem. For those with cancer to have a decent chance of successfully combating the illness, they must maintain hope. This is well established in the medical literature. However, patients also need to be honest about the effects the illness is having on their body. This equilibrium is quite challenging. If they take on too much realism, they become hopeless. Overly optimistic people get disconnected from the everyday self-discipline required for therapy. This rising realization that society has a cancer is being experienced by people worldwide. Recent instances of police brutality, hate speech, and conflicts throughout the world are symptoms of the sickness, but the moral ailment has been present for a very long time. You need hope to battle the illness. However, you also need to acknowledge the negativity that exists within you. Becoming a beacon of hope. Because you are showing love, hope does not let you down. How does this relate? Love is the ability to perceive and want good. You can see Spirit's image in someone you love. So hope is the discipline and a gift. It must endure the everyday meeting with sorrow, but social and personal, which is why it's a discipline. However, it's a gift since it's bestowed upon you by the Spirit, together with the gifts of love and trust. Everyone needs to be a light in the world right now. Considering how crazy the world and the nation seem right now, it's reasonable to assume that anyone could use a little optimism, love, and happiness. Even though really upsetting news continues emerging, I've been astonished to witness empathy and optimism emerge from the ashes. My friends and complete strangers have motivated me to focus on improving my small area of the earth instead of attempting to solve the entire world's problems. The world would be a better place if everyone attempted to improve their small town. When individuals resolve to do their bit to improve the world rather than concentrating solely on the tragedies and heartaches, history can be transformed. They decide only to take accountability for the positive things and to say, enough is enough. Being a beacon makes a difference. Everyone has a light to shine. Sharing your gifts does not need you to be an Oprah or a Tony Robbins. Just by being who you are, you add something wonderful to the world. By improving yourself and giving yourself permission to develop and broaden your horizons, you can change the world. When you maintain your connection to your inner light, you start to shine for others. A beacon is described by Merriam-Webster as a source of inspiration or illumination. A beacon is someone who shines their light and so uplifts, directs, and gives others hope. You have several chances every day to shine brightly. Every time you navigate a difficult topic, you are setting an example for others. When you speak your truth and push yourself, you are shining your light. Every time you remove a mask and give yourself permission to be authentic, you are a shining beacon. Every time you connect, smile, love, or accept someone, you are shining your light. When you give yourself permission to be human and consequently fallible, you are becoming a beacon. You are a lighthouse. The pillars of being a lighthouse. To be a beacon, one must adhere to 3 principles. The first is to maintain the brightness of your inner light. Your inherent brightness never goes out. It takes continuous work to find and own your inner brilliance. And you will always have the option to choose to reestablish your connection to your everlasting life. Second, surround yourself with brightness to replenish your inner light. You must tend to your inner light. It's crucial to keep up with regular self-care routine, set aside time for introspection and self-renewal, and look for opportunities to be joyful. For some, the secret lies in cultivating a spiritual bond. For others, living intentionally and with awareness is more important. Find a routine that suits your needs. Sharing your light with others comes in third. You lead the path with your light. Keep it bright and never forget that you are a beacon and a light, no matter what you do or who you are. Ways to share your love. Here are a few suggestions to deepen your love for one another. Number 1, show kindness. Probably the most significant is this one. Talk to the homeless guy you typically avoid, hold doors, smile at strangers, and offer compliments. You'll realize that all it takes to give someone hope is a simple act of kindness once you've done this once. And that hope will bring about a deep transformation in the other person and in yourself. Number 2, express gratitude. I'm not advocating for maintaining the air of perfection, but I'm reminded once more that the world is what you make of it when I watch a Facebook video of people interacting nicely. So you will come to believe that there are only terrible things in the world if you only share or see terrible things. Help remind everyone that the media presents a distorted picture of the world, even if they only report on the bad. Number 3, check in with others. I was having a terrible day, and several friends were talking about how to support someone who was grieving. I felt happy for the rest of the day because I knew I wasn't the only one thinking about these things and that at least some others are attempting to improve the world. Even if you don't directly ask what's upsetting but someone, checking in with them, you give them a chance to speak up. Number 4, don't be afraid to grin and laugh. It's acceptable to laugh at terrible things when you can't imagine how serious the situation is. It's acceptable to grin and chuckle as long as you are certain that the person you are speaking with will get what you mean. Your release of endorphins will help you become your best self so you can start making other people happy. Number 5, spread this uplifting message. As you strive to improve your community by taking personal responsibility for your actions, spread the word about this idea. Assist them in dispersing the concepts of compassion, joy, and affection so that the effects never end. Just tell folks that you believe this will be helpful without phrasing it in a you should do this manner. Remind them that the good things you do in your daily encounters should never take a back seat to the major things you accomplish. Practice to keep your light shining. To the best of your abilities, act morally. When no one is around, do the right thing for the right reasons. Hold on to your basic principles of being dependable, sincere, tolerant, and honest. Admit your mistakes, make the corrections, and take action to ensure they don't happen again. Nobody expects you to be perfect. Give your best effort every time. As a beacon, create a trustworthy rapport with others. Keep a cheerful outlook. Have empathy for others. To establish trust with them, communicate in an honest, polite, and open manner. Honor your agreements. Seek to comprehend the differing perspectives of others and identify areas of agreement. When someone asks for help, provide it, expecting nothing in return. Earning trust requires not just keeping your word, but also maintaining confidentiality and refraining from gossiping. Recognize the value of other people. Be kind, attentive, and enjoy the adventure you take with them. Give all to putting your special talents to good use in a world that can benefit. You possess exceptional and distinctive gifts. Some possess artistic, literary, musical, analytical, or compassionate qualities. Whatever your abilities are, channel them towards something far bigger than yourself and for the greater good. Never hesitate to speak up. Have a strong desire to achieve big things and give it your all. Strive to surpass your own and everyone else's expectations. Encourage yourself and others to dream big and take on greater and more significant tasks tomorrow than you did today. Moving forward as a beacon of love. One connection at a time, each of you may have an impact. There are opportunities to acknowledge the limitless value of both yourself and the other people, no matter where you are or what you're doing in your personal or professional life. Your intentions and needs may change the world for the better, even in the slightest ways, by increasing compassion and optimism. You can shine your light for those around you. Do you need support to increase your light? Do you want a strategy to help you create more peace? If so, please contact me at terrykozlowski.com and we can put together an action plan for you to be authentically you and for you to know that every day can be peaceful.
Thanks for listening to Soul Solutions with Terry Kozlowski. If you'd like the show and want to learn more, check out terrykozlowski.com where you can find the links to everything we talked about in this episode. Please subscribe to the show so you'll never miss an episode as we overcome our fears and our limiting beliefs.